And from what I understand, these buildings are more of like the Ming and Qing dynasties kind of buildings. Yeah, so when were they built? I think somewhere around... I forgot. I'll let you know after I Google. Hi, I'm currently at ZhuJiaJiao. It's a water village. It was built 1,700 years ago. It served as kind of like a trading port between cities that are located here in Shanghai and also the neighboring Jiangsu district. So what you see here are a lot of architecture that are from the Qing and Ming dynasties. And today, this water town is also considered an ancient village and is one of the 4 ancient towns of Shanghai and is considered one of the most well-preserved ones. So let me show you around and see what's there in ZhuJiaJiao to see. It's super easy to get to ZhuJiaJiao. Just take the metro line 17 to ZhuJiaJiao station, and from there it's just a short 10 minutes walk to the old town. One of the attractions is Tong, a traditional Chinese pharmacy. In the past, the city river was often full of ships coming to treat patients from Jiangsu and Zhejiang. ZhuJiaJiao is also well known for these leaves-wrapped dumplings, which is similar to the bajang that we have in Singapore. There are many shops where these dumplings are being wrapped with rice, pork, and salted egg yolk. So this place being a water town, there's a lot of bridges here that kind of like spans across the little streets. There's a total of 36 stone bridges, and the most famous one is called like the Fang Sheng Bridge. So I'll bring you guys to check it out later. I'm currently on the most famous bridge here in ZhuJiaJiao, and it's called the Fang Sheng Bridge, which from what I've read is called like the setting fish-free bridge. Fang Sheng actually just means like you let go of live animals, and I think this is a place where people would let go of fishes. I'm not sure if they do for turtles, as a way of, I don't know, getting some good karma. I'm not sure, I'll go Google again later. Actually, this place kind of reminds me of like, you know, Spirited Away. They had like the shop houses where all the spirits lived in. Kind of reminds me of that somehow. So this shop is called 小时候童年杂货铺. So there's a lot of like the whole kind of snacks and kind of like skincare stuff that you can find inside.可以给我2个花生汤圆吗？2个花生汤圆。
你尝这不是选肉的吗？我喜欢吃板栗的。
两个花生哈。
对对对。
花生7块。
多少？7块啊。
2个鲜肉。
好。
2个鲜肉吧。
So this is KeZhi Yuan, which is KeZhi Garden. You would have to pay 20 yuan to get in to see a garden, and the tallest building here in old ZhuJiaJiao Street with a pavilion on the top. So today I don't feel like going into a garden and paying 20 yuan for the entrance fee, so I guess you won't get to see it today. There is a local fortune teller who's dressed in yellow. If you can find him, you can ask him to tell your fortune for you.
学习下吧，美女，咖啡、茶、简餐、住宿啊，靠左边有。
So this post office that you see behind me was built during the Qing Dynasty, during Emperor Tong's reign, and it is, I believe, the last standing postal office from the Qing Dynasty. So let's go in and check it out. Postal service in China goes back some 2,500 years, and modern postal services were not established until 1877 by the Qing government. And the first postal services were created mainly for military and official usage, not for the Pingming Baixing, aka citizens like us. So here are some letters being inscribed onto a turtle's shell. Actually, I researched and found out that paper was invented before this particular period, so I'm not sure why they chose to use turtle shells instead of using paper. This is an envelope, apparently, in a fish shape. These are seals in the Qing Dynasty, and this is a letter that is written on a wooden slip. So in the past, when China had a lot of wars, there were a lot of military messages to be delivered. So from what I've read from this place, is that once a courier receives a message, they cannot change the courier. For example, the horses can be changed, but the person delivering the message cannot be changed. So what happens is that some of the couriers actually died midway through the journey of delivering the messages. And from what I see, what happens is that even if the person who delivers the message dies, he is going to be bound to the horse, and the message must be delivered to like whoever, no matter what. So it makes you wonder, like, how do the horses actually know their way to get to the other person? So you know, we have like normal and express deliveries and priority. So apparently in the past they also had the same. So these are tallies. This is the bronze, silver and gold one. So if you actually get the gold one, you actually kind of get like express delivery, and then your mail would be delivered faster. So the first Chinese stamps were created during 1876, which was during the Qing Dynasty. So what you see here are actually the Great Dragon stamps, the first Chinese stamps, otherwise known as Da Long You Piao. So that's all for ZhuJiaJiao. It's worth a visit if you have the time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified when there's new China videos. Thanks for watching!